Okay, so good morning everyone, and thank you for joining me today. And we are beginning in the semi-supine position. So we can lay on the floor either with our knees bent and our feet on the floor, or we can have a cushion or a pillow under our knees. So just making yourself comfortable, feeling that your shoulder blades are broad and sliding down towards your waist, that your spine is comfortable and relaxed, your neck is lengthened. And let's bring our hands to rest over the low lobes. So we'll have the heel of the hands on the floating ribs with the fingers towards the centre of the body. And then just settling into the space. Take a breath in through the nostrils and sigh out through the mouth, letting everything go. And do that twice more. And then with your hands resting onto your belly, start to feel the breath coming down into the low lobes. Feeling the expansion on the inhale and the letting go as you exhale. And as we breathe with awareness of the low lobes, we'll also practice a 1 to 10 breath. So on your inhale, you'll count number 1. And then exhale and count number 2. So just keep on going like that all the way till you get to 10. Awareness with the breath flowing in and out of the low lobes. And after your next exhale, slide your right hand up to rest over the mid lobes at the side of the rib cage. The left hand to the high lobes on the upper chest. And we shall move into our full yoga breath, allowing the breath to flow smoothly and slowly. On the inhale, through the nostrils down into the low lobes as they expand, and then the rib cage expands and the upper chest. Exhaling from the low lobes, then the mid and high. So let's keep this going. Smooth flowing breath. Just keep it flowing, nice and smooth and slow. Noticing if you're still with the full yoga breath or whether your mind has wandered, just come back. And after your exhale, let your arms come down by the side with the palms down. Continuing with the full yoga breath, let the arms float with the breath now. Up and over behind as you inhale. And floating back down by the sides on the exhale. So with your own rhythm, relax shoulders and arms as they float. And then the next time that your arms are up and over behind, just leave them there. And then have a big stretch and a yawn. And once you're done, bring your arms back down by the side. Remove the bolsters and blankets. Come into semi-supine position. Inhale. On the exhale, bring the right thigh over, holding onto the shins, stretch your left leg away. As you inhale, compress the right thigh into the body. And on the exhale, swap the legs. Inhaling, compressing the left side. And exhale, change. So twice more for each side, please. And then once you've finished with your left side, bring both knees up over the body, giving them a good hug. Take the knees wider so they point out towards your shoulders. Slide your hands down the inside of your legs and then hold on to the balls of the feet or the big toes. And when you're ready to inhale, lift your feet up into the air, coming into your happy baby pose. So the thighs are down towards the rib cage, drawing the feet back. Rocking from side to side. Coming back to the center and dropping the weight of the arms into the shoulders, really letting those knees and thighs come down in towards the body. And then release, bending the knees, bring your thighs back over your body, giving them a really good hug in. Inhale. On the exhale, lift the pelvic floor, chin to the chest, forehead to the knees, snuggle up into a little ball. And then release the head down. Take your left foot to the floor, holding on behind the right thigh. And circle the right ankle. Go back the other way. And then relaxing the ankle. Inhale, bring the thigh in towards the body, toes back towards the knee. Exhale, stretch your leg up into the air. Inhale, bend the knee, foot drops towards the buttocks, compress that thigh in, toes to the knee, exhale, stretch it up. So leaving the leg stretched up into the air so it's straight. Let the weight of your leg rest into your hip joint. And then start some big, slow circles with your ankle. And go back the other way. And then extending through the heel, toes back towards the knee, relax into the stretch. On an exhale, see if you can increase the stretch by drawing the leg a little further over the body. And then release, bending the knee, placing your right ankle just above the knee onto the thigh, right hand to the inner right knee. Inhale, and on the exhale, gently press away with your right hand, little opening up through the right hip. Release your right hand, leaving your legs in this formation. Inhale. And on the exhale, lift the left foot, taking the thigh towards the body, reaching the hands to hold on behind your left thigh, or maybe a little further through, holding onto the shin. Then draw that left thigh in towards the body and feel a stretch in the right side of the buttocks and hip area. On an exhale, maybe draw it in a little closer. And then release, taking the left foot down. Slide your right leg all the way across, taking your arms nice and wide, and then start to let your legs rock from side to side. You can let your head move in the opposite direction to your knees. And then once the legs drop towards the right, let them be heavy. Turn your head to the left. Take some nice slow breaths. Inhale back to the center. Slide the left leg long. Bring your right foot on top of your left knee, with your right knee pointing to the ceiling. And then take your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Inhale. Then on the exhale, take the knee over to the left, turning the head to the right. Spiraling through the spine. And then let's inhale, return to the center. Step your right foot down, bring your left back into semi-supine. Just adjust the spine and the shoulders so you feel evenly balanced again. And then bring the left thigh over the body, holding on behind the thigh. So we'll circle the ankle. Go back the other way. And then relaxing. So bring the knee in towards the body. On your exhale, toes to the knee and stretch your legs straight up into the air. Inhale, bend, compressing the left thigh into the body. Toes to the knee. Exhale, stretch it up. So lengthening up through the leg, weight of the leg resting into the hip joint, toes back towards the knee, and then settle in, take some nice long slow breaths. On an exhale, see if you can extend the stretch a little further, bringing the knee or the leg a little further over the body, decreasing that angle. Circling the ankle. And then go back the other way. Extending through the heel. And then release. Bend your knee, taking your left ankle onto the thigh, just above the knee. And then your left hand to the inner left knee. Inhale. And on the exhale, press away, opening up through the hip joint. Release the left hand, keep the legs in this formation. We'll inhale. And as you exhale, lift the right foot, taking the thigh towards the body, and then you're going to reach in and hold on either behind the right thigh or holding onto the shin, and then drawing the right leg in towards the body to feel the stretch in the left buttocks and hip area. Then release, take the right foot to the floor, bring the left over the top, snuggling the knees up, taking the arms out to the side with the palms up. Start to let your legs rock from side to side, turning your head in the opposite direction. And then once the knees rock towards the left, let them stay there, turning the head to the right. Legs are heavy. And then inhale, bring the legs back up, slide the right leg away, left foot resting on top with the left knee pointing to the ceiling. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Inhale. On the exhale, the knee moves to the right and your head turns to the left. Keep that left shoulder down onto the floor. Inhale, rotate back to the center, back into semi-supine, just straightening your body out. Let your arms be out to the side and lazily rock your legs from side to side, turning the head in the opposite direction. And then just roll to one side. Use your hands to bring yourself up to seated. So we'll sit onto the buttocks. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let your knees have a little flutter. And then stretch your left leg out. Bringing your right foot inside the left leg somewhere where it feels comfortable. Sitting onto your sit bones, bring your hands to your heart center. We'll inhale, circle the arms up above the shoulders. Turn to the right thigh, hands down onto the floor on either side of the knee, and then exhale, bring the chest towards the thigh, forehead towards the floor, just going to the point that's comfortable for you. And then inhale, bring yourself up to seated, big circle with the arms. Turn further over the right thigh, hands to the outside, and exhale, bend the elbows, take the forehead towards the floor. Inhale, bring yourself up, big circle with the arms. Now turn your chest towards your left thigh, toes towards the knee, slight bend in the knee. When you're ready to exhale, hinge forward from your hips first, then bring your hands down, then let your chin drop towards your chest, rounding out through the spine, feeling the stretch in the back of your leg. Inhale, coming up, bringing our arms up in a big circle. So we're going to take our left hand onto the right thigh. Turn your chest towards your right thigh, then inhale up through the right fingers. So keep your arm near your ear, and as you exhale, take your fingers towards your left toes. So you're having a side stretch. Try to lift the armpit so it rolls up towards the ceiling. And then inhale the arm up and place it down behind you. Come up onto your left foot, your right knee, sweep the arm in front of the face and have a big long side stretch. So you're stretching from the side of your left foot up through the left fingertips. Big long stretch. And then inhale, sit yourself down, big circle with the arms, palms together to the heart. Let your arms relax down, straighten out your legs. And then change sides. So we're going to bring the left thigh in towards the body, towards the inner right thigh, and then bring our hands to the heart center. Just make sure you're sitting onto your sit bones. And then inhale, circle arms up above the shoulders, turn to the left, hands to the side of the knee, and then exhale, bend the elbows, body towards the thigh, forehead towards the floor. Inhale, come up, circling the arms. Turn further outside the left thigh, hands down, and then exhale, bend the elbows, forehead towards the floor. Press into the hands, inhale, coming up, circling the arms. Turn your chest towards your right thigh, toes back towards the body and a slight bend in the knee. We're going to hinge forward from the hips, then bring your hand down and then your chin towards the chest. And then inhale, come up, circling the arms. Turn your chest towards your left thigh. Right hand onto the left thigh. Inhale, stretch up through the fingers. The upper arm is near your ear. And then exhale, take the fingers over towards the right toes. So you're rolling your left armpit up towards the ceiling. You could be looking up towards the ceiling or just out to the left. And then inhale up, placing the hand down behind. Come up onto your right foot, your left knee, sweep the arm in front. Big stretch along the right side. From the outside of the right foot through to the fingertips. And then releasing down, circling the arms to inhale, palms together, hands to the heart center. Let's take the soles of our feet together again, holding onto your ankles and having another little flutter. All right, bring the knees together, come over onto your hands and knees. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, lengthening the spine and broadening the shoulder blades. Go into some cat breaths. So inhale, tailbone easing back and up. The body dropping forward, rolling the shoulders back, lifting the chin. And exhale, tuck the tailbone under, round out through the spine and bring the chin towards the chest. So let's keep this going. Inhaling, body moves forward. Keep some tone in the belly so you're not dropping right down into the lower back. And then one vertebrae at a time as you arch your spine up towards the ceiling on your exhale. So please keep it going. And then on your exhale, after your exhale, come back to the center. So we're going to stretch the right leg out, tuck the toes under at the back, and just press the heel away so you get a stretch into your calf muscle. So you can either keep your left foot onto the floor, or you can take the top of the left foot onto your right heel and just press it away to give a little extra stretch. And also working through the core and strengthening the shoulders. All right, if you lifted the foot, take that left knee down. Now lift your right leg up, take it all the way out towards the left, tucking the toes under. And then we're going to look around the left arm towards your left foot. Try and keep the heel moving towards the left rather than letting the leg collapse towards the center. Getting a stretch in the side. And then looking back to the middle, inhale, lift the right leg and then place your knee back down. So stretching the left foot back, toes tucked under, pressing the heel away. Either keeping your knee onto the floor or lifting the right leg and placing the top of the foot onto the left heel, pressing away a little more, drawing the stomach muscles towards the spine gently, strengthening. And then right knee down, lift the left foot, take it all the way out to the right, toes tucked under. And then we're going to look around the right arm towards the left foot. And head back to the center, lifting the knee and the foot, and then place that knee back down. Move back into child's pose, relaxing child's pose. So do what you wish with your arms, either stretched out underneath the head or taking your hands down near your feet for a moment. Okay, bring the hands forward, tuck the toes under, and you can come up to standing however you wish. So you could come into a little balance and stand up. You could hinge yourself up, or you can just stand up however it best works for you. So feet a little wider, let your arms relax, and then some body wrapping. Come back to the middle and step your feet back underneath your hips. So spine's nice and long, shoulders relax down. Inhale. On the exhale, move your chin and point it towards your right shoulder. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale, drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, left ear towards left shoulder. Inhale to the center. Exhale, we turn again towards the right, chin towards the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, chin towards the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, the ear drops towards the right shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, ear towards left shoulder. And inhale to center. Place your fingers lightly onto your thighs and just roll one shoulder and then the other. One and then the other. And go back the other way. Come to the middle. Go and interlace our hands behind our head. Relax your shoulders down and let your elbows point forward. So it's important that you keep your lower back in the same position as it currently is. You're just lifting from the bra line and then arching over. So we'll inhale and lengthen up through the spine. On the exhale, think lifting from the bra line, the spine, each vertebrae moving away, and then coming up and over and rounding the upper body forward, letting the head and the elbows and the hands be very heavy. And staying here, if it's comfortable for you, breathing into the space between the shoulder blades and along the length of your neck. And then inhale, bring yourself back up, nice and tall, elbows wide, and relax the hands down. Inhale the arms in a big circle. Interlace the hands, turn the palms up and stretch up through the arms. When you're ready to exhale, arch off to the left and then lift your left heel and your left hip. Feel a bit more of a stretch in the right side. Let the left heel come down and inhale back to the center. Release the arms as you exhale. Roll the shoulders. And then inhale the arms up in a circle, interlacing the other way this time, turning the palms up. Arch off to the right. And then lift the right heel and the right hip. Heel comes down, inhale back to the center, and exhale, release the arms. So have the feet pointing straight ahead, and then take a step forward with your right foot. Maybe just a little bit more of a normal step. Now you could, if you wanted to, just widen the feet slightly and have your hips pointing forward and your feet are pretty much pointing forward too. The left foot might be pointing slightly out to the side, but not too much. Arms are hanging down, shoulders are relaxed. Inhale the arms up now towards the ceiling. If your shoulders don't like that, you can hold onto your hips. And then exhale, bend the front knee. So just bending the knee, not leaning forward, lengthening up through the crown of the head, lifting up through the pelvic floor, relaxing the shoulders down. And then release the arms in a big circle, interlacing the hands behind your back. So your front knee is still bent. Inhale, roll the shoulders back and press the knuckles down. Now you can stay just like this, keeping the chest open. If you want to, hinge forward. So hinging from your hips, bringing your spine a little bit forward or further forward so that you become parallel with the floor, stretching out through the tailbone and up through the crown of the head. Rolling the shoulders back, pressing the knuckles away. And then let your arms hang down. Press into the front foot, come up to standing. Okay, so you can take your arms out to the side or you can have them forward, and you can change in the middle of this if you like. Just come up onto the toe of your left foot so that the weight comes more onto your right foot. And then stretch forward and maybe lift your foot up a little bit or more, so you can tilt your spine forward and come into a balance. Trying to keep the neck in line with the spine, thinking about engaging the foot, lifting up through the leg and drawing your stomach muscles towards your spine. You might just have your toe on the floor. You could, if you want to go a little further, close your eyes. Balancing. And then slowly release that balance and bring your foot back down. Hands onto the hips. And now give your legs a little shake. So we'll just shuffle back on the mat. Have your feet pointing forward. And then take your step forward with your left foot this time. Adjusting so that you feel like you're in a good balanced position with the hips pointing forward and the feet pretty much pointing forward. Then we're going to inhale the arms up or have them onto the hips, and then exhale, bend the left knee. Relaxing the shoulders down. Letting your arms come in a big circle, interlace the hands behind. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, press the knuckles down, keeping the left knee bent. So either staying just here, or if you'd like to, hinge forward from the hips, keep the spine lengthened. Roll the shoulders back, pressing the knuckles away. And then let your arms hang down, give them a bit of a swing, press into the front foot, come up to standing. And now either taking the arms out to the side or stretching them out in front. Bring the weight forward onto your left foot, up onto the toes of the right. So decide if that's enough of a balance for you, or if you'd like to lean forward and stretch forward a bit, lifting the foot, tilting the spine forward, keeping it nice and long. Just find your point of focus, thinking about the foot connected, strong leg, strong core, and breathe. All right, slowly release, bring the foot back down. Give everything a little bit of a shake. And then let's bring our bolsters into the middle of the mat. So you're going to we're going to start standing up. We're going to then sit down and do a little twist before we go into the next part. So standing in front of the bolster, hands onto the lower back. Give your lower back a bit of a nice smooth massage, circling around the lower back, and then just letting your hands relax softly. Keeping this lower back long, we'll inhale, let the thighs come forward, the pubic bone stretch to the navel, to the heart, to the throat, looking up maybe, and then chin to the chest, bend your knees, exhale, stretch the tailbone back, slide your hands down the back of your legs, coming all the way down to a forward fold. Knees bent enough so your belly's on your thighs. When you're ready to inhale again, stack the spine, tucking the tailbone under, sliding your hands up the front of your legs until you come all the way up to standing. And then inhale, hands on back, thighs forward, open the body. Bend your knees, exhale, stretching the tailbone back, sliding down, folding forward. Just hanging forward, elbows onto the knees if it's better, or if you've got high blood pressure or problems with the eyes. And let the hands come onto your bolster and take a seat. I just had a little doggy visitor. He's all right, Missy. Hello. Here's GT. You're going to sit there for a bit, are you? You can't see him, he's too black. All right. So sitting with the legs forward, sitting onto your sit bones, and then inhale, bring your arms up, palms forward, shoulders relaxing down. On the exhale, turn to the right and open the arms, bringing your left hand onto your right knee and the right hand down behind onto the floor. So we're in a little twist, keeping the spine long, lengthening up through the crown of the head. And then inhale, circle the arms up, come back to the center. And exhale, widen the arms to the left, right hand onto the knee, left coming down behind, and spiraling spine. Inhale the arms up, come back to the middle, palms together to the heart. Take your hands onto your bolster, slide forward, and now it's time for an inversion. So remember, if you don't have a bolster, you can do this with your legs on a lounge, the calf muscles on a lounge, or you can have your legs up the wall. So elbows on the bolster if you have one, stepping the feet back, chin to the chest, lift your hips, roll over, land onto the shoulder blades, adjust the bolster so it feels like it's in a good spot. And then lift the knees up over the body one by one. Straighten your legs up into the air. So into your inversion, arms out to the side with the palms up. And then settle into this. So we'll practice a figure of 8 breaths. At the beginning of each inhale, it's an awareness of the navel, as if the breath is moving in through the navel. So I'll just explain one round. On your inhale, breath diving in through the navel, out through the lower back, flows over the buttocks, up the back of the legs. Whenever you're ready to exhale, it flows over and then down the front of the legs. And when you're ready to inhale again, through the navel, out through the middle of the back, up the back of the body. Whenever you're ready to exhale, do it, and then it flows over the top of the head, down over the face, the front of the body. And then when you're ready to inhale again, it dives in through the navel. So just keep that going. Taking 3 more breaths here. Once you finish, bending your knees back over your body. Taking the feet down one by one. Either resting like this with the feet on the floor, or you could slide your legs further away if you like. And then we'll bend our knees, use a bit of momentum to move ourselves back to a seated position, snuggling around the knees, head dropping, rounding out the spine. And then inhale, lifting up. So we're going to come to a seated position, whichever seated position is most comfortable for you to sit for just a little while. We'll do a couple of rounds of alternate nostril breathing. So left hand into chin mudra. Spine lengthened and the head to the centre as we bring the index and middle finger of the right hand to the eyebrow centre. Inhale through both nostrils. Exhale both nostrils. Close the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale, left nostril. Close the left with the ring finger. Open the right, exhale, right nostril. Inhale, left nostril to eyebrow centre. Close the right, open the left, exhale, left nostril. That's one round. Keep it going. Left to right, right to left. Once you've next breathe out through your left nostril, bring the right hand also down into chin mudra. Eyes closed, sitting peacefully. And then when you're ready, Open your eyes lightly and take yourself down for relaxation to finish our class and our Zoom classes for 2020. Making your whole body relaxed and comfortable. And take your awareness to the breath in the nostrils, feeling the touch and the temperature of the breath. Feeling the sensations in the palms of your hands. Feel your heart beating in your chest. So we'll finish with a yoga nidra, awareness with different body parts and relaxing them as they're mentioned. Start off with the right hand side of the body, the thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, foot, the right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth. The whole right side of the body. To the left, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, foot, big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth. The whole left side of the body. Tips of all of the toes, soles of the feet, heels, back of the legs, buttocks, lower back, mid back, upper back, shoulder blades, the neck, scalp, forehead, eyebrows, eyes, nose, cheeks, ears, jaw, mouth, chin, throat, collarbones, chest, abdomen, pelvis, thighs, knees, shins, feet, toes, the whole body, the whole body. Feeling your breath, feeling the breath in the nostrils. Allowing the breath to deepen. Awareness with the back of your body and the front of your body. Texture of the clothes against your skin. The air on your exposed skin. And then running your tongue over your teeth. Giving your fingers and toes a little wriggle. Circling the ankles and the wrists. When you're ready, have a big stretch and a yawn. And then roll onto your right side. Three things you're grateful for. And then when you're ready, come to seated. Bring your hands to your heart center. Then inhale, a big circle. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease in our lives. And may we be happy. Namaste.